So first, what is a quadratic equation? Right, so we know the linear equations, like if I say 2x plus 3 is equals to 5, so 2x is equals to 2, x is equals to 1. You see, this is a linear equation because there's one variable, that's x. I only see one variable here, but the important thing, what defines it as linear is the power of the variable is 1. The higher power, the highest power is 1. A quadratic equation of one variable would look like this. Generally, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 is the format we see. Like for example, x square minus 4 equals to 0, or 2x square plus 3x plus 6 is equals to 0. All of these are quadratic equations. You see, this one is clearly like ax square plus bx plus c. This does not look like that, but you have to understand like this: ax square plus 0 into x minus 4 equals to 0, and a is 1. So it's basically 1x square. A is 1, b is 0, and c is minus 4. That's how you sort of read this. The important element is this: the highest power of this variable is 2. You won't see 3, 4 or 1, etc. like that. This is called the quadratic equation. Right? And equation equals to 0. Even if you see something like 3x square plus 6x plus 6 is equals to minus 4, you need to send this side and get it as 3x square plus 6x plus 10 equals to 0 to solve this equation in the way that we generally know. Right? So a quadratic equation would have roots or solutions. Roots or solutions are basically the values of x which will satisfy the given equation. What do I mean by that? So if I put x, for example, right, let me take an example like x square plus 2x plus 1. There is a simple example. So this is a quadratic equation. If I put x is equals to minus 1 square plus 2 into minus 1 plus 1. What is this? 1 minus 2 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2 minus 2 is 0 is what the right hand side is saying, right? So LHS is RHS, so that's why I'm saying x is minus 1 is satisfying this equation x square plus 2x plus 1 equals to 0. If I put x is equals to 2, for example, 2 square plus 2 into 2 plus 1 is 4 plus 4 plus 1 is 9 is not equals to 0, right? So x is equals to 2 is not satisfying this equation, hence 2 is not a root, of this equation or solution. Right, so what values of x would satisfy this equation? Those are called the roots or solutions. If you remember for linear equation, right, if x is 1, that will satisfy this 2x plus 3 equals to 5. So 2 into 1 plus 3 is 2, 2 ones are 2 plus 3 is 5, that is equals to 5, that is being satisfied. For a linear equation, there will be one value which would satisfy, but when it comes to quadratic equation, we will have generally two roots. Right, let me take an example, x square then plus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0. Right, the roots are minus 2 and minus 3 for this. So if I do minus 2, substitute here, minus 2 square plus 5 into minus 2 plus 6 is minus 2 square is 4, 5 into minus 2 is minus 10 plus 6, 4 plus 6, 10 minus 10 is 0. So this is correct. Let me check minus 3. Minus 3 square plus 5 into minus 3 plus 6. So minus 3 square is 9. 5 3s are minus 3s are 15, minus 15 plus 6. 9 plus 6 is 15, minus 15 is 0. That is also a correct root. I didn't do for this question because the roots of this are both minus 1 and minus 1. So there is a chance that there will be only one value which will occur as twice. So basically there's only one root as well, right? That's how we see that, we say that there will be minus 1 appearing twice to get a quadratic equation. But generally the maximum that a quadratic equation will have is two roots. Sometimes it will have only one root which is repeating twice. Sometimes you might have 0 real roots as well, right? The complex roots are of form a plus bi. So just to clarify, square root of minus 1 is I. You don't have any number coming out because no square would give me minus 1, minus 9, etc. Minus 3 square or plus 3 square will not give me minus 9. Both of them will give me plus 9 only. So for that reason, we call the imaginary number is the value for square root of minus 1. So when we go into this sort of stuff, it is called complex numbers and complex math, and they would not count complex roots for this case. we do not count them as roots, or rather 0 real roots, 1 real root and 2 real roots. We generally do not see in normal exams talking about complex. We get to see them in advanced math, but we don't touch them in the exam, so don't worry about that. So let's get with some problems. As we always say, pause the video, try this on your own, then follow with us and see the way to solve it, right? Hope you passed. So find the value of p if x is equals to 3 is a root of equation. As I said, when I say something is root, that means if I substitute that value into the variable, it should satisfy the equation. 3 is a root, so 2 into 3 square minus 3 into p into 3 plus 9 should be 0. So 3 square is 9, 9 2s are 18, minus 9p plus 9 equals to 0. So 18 plus 9 is 27, minus 9p goes this side, becomes plus 9p. 9 1s are 9 3s are p is. So p is 3. That's it. That's how you need to find.